it's been a while since I've posted, and I kept promising my sister, Danny, that I was going to post my top 10 favorite exercises, which I have officially written down. It took me a little bit. I couldn't decide if I wanted to count stretches as exercises or not. So I don't know. There's at least one I think that might be just a stretch, which, I mean, if you do yoga, more props to you. I am so inflexible that like every stretch is a hella exercise for me. Like, it's like my least favorite part of exercising, and it's really important, and it's one of those things that I always continually have to work at. So yeah. So let's go ahead and get right into it. You guys, if you want to check out my other video, I do have my least favorite exercises. I always think that somebody's favorite or least favorite exercise usually has something to do with whether or not they're good at it, and usually it's probably not exactly what you need to work on. I do have a few in here that really challenge me as well, but that I just find enjoyable for some reason. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know the names of some of them. So I mean, if you want to comment below if you know the names, they are not in order. So like my number one is not necessarily my absolute favorite, though I'm not gonna sit here and pretend it definitely is one of them. But yeah, so let's get into it. So okay, so number 10, I'm gonna say the Cobra, half Cobra. I'm combining that as one move, even though it's two moves. That is one of my favorite moves. I think it's really good. It feels good on my back, and you know, you come up into a stretch for a full Cobra, and then you can do a half stretch, and it works your arms. And so like it's like a very versatile little move here. I have to be careful though, because I can get pretty high up without my arms. So when I'm trying to work my arms, I have to make sure that I'm really letting my arms do the work and not just using my lower back. So that's number 10. Number 9, I call it the forward touch, back touch. I don't know that is what it is called. But basically, it's when you're on your side here and you go up, and then you come forward, up, go back. And I don't know if I'm even in brain. I love this exercise. I just like how it feels. I can do it, you know, for a while. It just feels nice. It's a nice stretch. It works here, works your leg, point your toe. It's nice. So yeah, that's one of them. Do one side, make sure you do the other side. My number 8, I don't know what these are called. I call them air humpers. So for the air humpers, it is this move, you know? Make sure you really clench your butt. Like, I know Cassie Ho usually says like you have a coin that you don't want to let out of your butt. So yeah, like, I like how this feels. And if you want to get like kind of versatile with this one, you can come up on your tippy toes. You can do one leg up. Like, there's so many things you can do with that. So it's I like that exercise. I don't know. Yeah. For my number 7, I have roll-ups. Now see, this exercise I enjoy, but I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time in the making to get to the point where I could actually roll up. And when I first started doing these, like, I had to do, I mean, you know, you have to really work. Sometimes you have to work at getting better at an exercise. I used to have to pull to one side. I've had it to where when I really first started, I had to like do a full on like, let me get up. And then I got to the point where I was pulling. And then whenever I was like, oh, I'm gonna get to where I can't, or I don't have to pull anymore, I had to do a whole like come on with it, you know. And so don't think that, you know, don't think that every exercise just comes easily to everybody. It definitely doesn't. And like a lot of times you do have to do a lot of practice and stuff like that. And so yeah, and then make sure that when you're coming back down, you're controlling the movement. You don't want to, I mean, hold on to your legs if you have to. If you're having to hold on to something to slowly go down, you want to make sure your abs are getting as much work as you can, like kind of like you're holding on to something, and that's what's taking you down little by little. You know, it'll keep your abs engaged longer, so you don't, instead of just flopping back, you know, because then you've disengaged your abs all together. But if you need the extra help, like you come up and you're getting ready to go down, if you have to hold on to your legs, if you have to, like, you know, there's no shame. You know, you guys know that I say that every time. However you have to do it, remember it's your workout. You're the one who's wanting to get better, and you know, give yourself the uplift that you need, whatever you have to do to get the workout done. So that is my number 7. My number 6, I hope I'm still in frame, I don't know. My number 6, I don't know, I call them squat turns. Basically, just as you're squatting, you turn your torso, and I like how that feels. I like that it's like a nice stretch for my upper body and a nice squat for my lower body. I just like that. Make sure when you're squatting, you know, your knees stay in front of your, or over your toes. You don't want to be coming down like that. Like, you want to come back. And if you have to not go as low, that's okay too. You know, you don't have to go all the way to the floor. Oh, what else do I got? Number 5, I have prayer arms. So prayer arms I have, so put your elbows and like you have glue here, and you're gonna go from your nose, like take your elbows from like the bottom of your face to the top of your nose, like there, and just keep going. You'll quickly feel this, and you don't realize that you're getting such a good workout. Like your arms are, you're like, okay, well, what am I even doing? But as long as like, try not to like let your elbows come out. Like one of the things as you're working out, like as you're doing this, one of your things that you want to do is pull out, but then, you know, that kind of just depletes the exercise. So you want to try to keep as much as you can, as close glued together. If you have to, you know, not go as high, that's fine. Just as you get better, as you practice it and stuff, you'll feel it here, like here, and then when you let go and you're like I try to do those for like a minute at a time, like a full minute of it, and then when you let go, you're like, oh my god. But it like is a nice little arm bandish exercise. It's nice. All right, my number 4, I have candle dippers. I love this exercise. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I have a thing for this exercise. Like, I love it. Like, I can do it forever. Try to point your arms up, come down as far as you can, and then come back up. If you need to do your arms a little different, that's fine. If you're not to that stage yet, this is fine. Yeah, but it's just a fun exercise. And then when you're done, you know, it works your muffin top. So yeah, that is one of my favorites. My number 3, I have squat plies. So, squat plies are here. Again, your knees follow your toes, and you're just gonna go down. I so enjoy this workout. Like, it feels like a nice stretch. My legs just, enjoy it. I can do it for a long time. It's a fun exercise. I just like it. I have like really tight hips, so like when I do this, I really feel like my hips are like, listen, do you know who we are? And I'm like, I do, and I just want my legs to be so more like ready to do, I don't know, the splits or something. Not that I'm going to. Try to keep your upper body straight. Let your legs do the work. You're gonna squeeze even your butt. Push your legs in, squeeze it in. That's it. All right. So my number 2, I have jump to a squat, which is literally just, you're here, you jump, squat, and back, jump, squat, and back. I don't know what that's, I'm sure there's like an actual name for that. I don't know what it is. I'm breathing hard. It's embarrassing, but whatever. My number 1, I have out ins. I don't think that's what they're called. But basically, and honestly, this is an inner thigh workout, and it feels easy, but then when you're like, if you've done like the full exercise, the next day you're sore as heck. And so yeah, so you put your legs up and go out, and when you come back in, you cross, and then you flip where this leg crossed. So before it crossed in the back, now you're gonna cross it in the front, and you keep going. And again, as you can see, I'm not way flexible, so like, this is as far as my legs go. This is it. Like, ta-da, the show. But just out and in. And you want your back to be nice and pressed into the mat. And if you can only go here, that's okay. If you can go further than this, congratulations. I am excited for you because that's pretty cool. Yeah, so try to go as far as you can, but don't pop back up like you don't want to hit this and then that's your momentum. Let your inner thighs actually do the work. Point your toes. Don't go way fast. Let your body feel the workout. So yeah, that is my favorite workouts. Are my favorite exercises, favorite workouts. I will do my favorite workouts of all time at some point. As you guys see that I post every single day. Just kidding. I have a full-time job and 3 kids. So me posting every day is not gonna be happening, especially right now. So on Instagram, before I was doing the BTS challenge, where I was, each day I was posting a picture that was inspired by BTS. I am now doing a different challenge, a new challenge, and it is Disney inspired looks. Some of them are like exact looks, like kind of a cosplay thing, but most of them are like outfits that are, inspired by variation. And I have people who have joined me on this challenge, and it is so much fun to see everybody's looks and the different creative takes, and I have so enjoyed it. But we are doing the workouts based on the Cardio Party Mashup is the channel. She's on YouTube. I will link her below. Yeah, so that is what has been going on with me. I hope you guys are having a great time, I don't know, this has been a crazy year, but I hope your year has been good. I hope you have maintained your health as much as you can. Take breaks for yourself and make sure that, you're treating yourself kindly. And I will see you soon. Love you, Beppalynn Nation.